Why haven't I heard about this before?
Is there a problem?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, Yoko, have you lost your wit?
All kinds of rooms.
Hey, you!
Whatever it is that brought you here, you had...
You're at the wrong place, so I guess that if you want to live, you'd better... Is there anything wrong with your ears? Or do you have a death wish? Well, it's too late now.
What a silly bastard.
Thank Innes. I thought my time had run.
Thanks for the
Nothing.
gold.
Just as long as you
hero.
got through this all right.
You're an
I think
exceptional
I'd better
fellow.
take this weapon.
May Innes guard you on your way.
I've got to go.
So long.
Baltram sent me. I'm supposed to pick up a shipment for him here.
So, you're his new messenger. Okay, I've already made up the package.
What did the mercenaries want from you?
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his... That means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And...
You know your way?
Sure.
What is there in the woods?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
Where can I...
Just go back down the At some point, you come to a tavern.
What is that
Ask Randolph. He knows more.
I've got to go.
So long.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez has become bolder and bolder lately. What I could use now is a good drink.
You're not from around here, right?
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Khorinisem because of that magic ore. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place, and I didn't want to go in there, so I started working in the harbor. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil. I've had worse jobs, actually.
You hang out in the tavern?
That's right, but not recently. I cannot afford going there anymore.
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. Two fellows compete against each other. Whoever can hold the most beer wins. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money first.
Who did you go up against?
Against Rukar, that old good-for-nothing. So far, he's beaten me every time. But somehow, I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine has laced my beer with gin every time. I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his, that lousy scumbag. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. Then he could lace my beer all he wants. If I only had enough money to compete against him.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Why don't you defend yourself against Onar's tyranny?
For us farmers near the city, it makes more sense to stay on the good side of the city militia than to rely on Onar's mercenaries. On the other hand, there's Bengar and Sekub who would rather give up their farms than work for the king.
Where do I find the farms of Bengar and Sekub?
They're not far from the farm where the landowner lives. Go east from here and you'll find them.
Haven't you ever considered moving away from here?
It's not easy to get away from this part of the country. All the land is walled in by a high, insurmountable chain of mountains. The only two ways out of here are the pass to the Valley of Mines and the harbor. Since we cannot afford passage on a ship, and the Valley of Mines is a place of no return, we're going to have to stay here.
What do you know about the pass?
I've never been there myself, but it must be somewhere near Bangar's farm on the high pastures.
Look out for your husband.
I shall do my best.
Hey, you! Who are you?
My name is Jdeme. I'm one, and the half pint over there is my bro. We've been working here on the farm for Akil.
How's the field work going?
Do you want to help? There's another hole back there. Grab it. You just have to make sure that the field raiders don't surprise you. They'll tell you.
Why don't you do anything about the field?
I've killed more of them than I can count. The only problem.
What's up?
It's been a long time since we've seen a stranger on our land who didn't want. I hope I'm not wrong about you. I'm Egil, and the strange bird over there is my brother Jdeme.
How's the field work going?
Great, if those miserable field raiders weren't constantly destroying our harvest.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
You're joking. Since I've been on this farm, I've killed so many of the beasts that I've lost count. But alas, new ones keep coming.
Your brother tells a similar story.
Ah, what exactly does he say?
That he has also done away with plenty of field raiders.
What? That loser can't even find his way home by himself. Tell him he shouldn't brag like that.
Hey! Your brother thinks you're a braggart.
What? He's actually got the nerve to say that? He'd better watch out or I'll teach him a lesson. Go and tell him that.
Jdeme is a bit irritated about this thing.
He shouldn't puff himself up so much, else I'll tear his head off. Tell him that.
Hey, you! I think the two of you should just relax.
The bastard didn't give in, am I right? I'll tear out his guts. Tell him that.
Do whatever you want. I'm leaving.
Yeah, just slink off quietly.
Hey! Hey, you! I think...
The bastard, I'll tear out...
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I'll do that.
Just you wait, you sumbitch! Ah! 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 never pick a fight with me again. Thanks for the gold, you hero. I think I'd better take this weapon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Haven't you done enough damage?
Oh, my head.
Wait a minute.
Do you want to cause even more trouble?
Hey, you!
I've got to go.
Nothing to be had there.
Nothing there. Haven't you done?
Do you want to cause even more?
I've got to go. Nothing to be had there. I need the key for that.
That's no secret.
I'm not telling you anything new.
You just...
Will it ever change? That's really not my problem.
Who are you?
I'm Orlan, the keep. What are you looking for, stranger? Maybe a good swig from the country stills, or I can give you all that and more.
That's the truth.
Show me your wares.
If you can pay.
Do you really believe that?
And there's more, believe me.
Is it really true?
You just have to listen.
Do you really believe that?
He really should have known better.
Do you really believe that?
Nobody wants to know.
What kind of armor?
I have here a very...
I'll think about it.
As you like.
That's not what I heard.
How much do you charge?
Give me 50 gold coins for a week.
I couldn't care less.
All right, here's
the key. The rooms are upstairs. But
I've got no time for things like that.
how's it going?
times have been better. People's purses aren't as open.
And that's the truth.
Is the beer any?
It's not exactly the best, but in these bleak times,
I couldn't get away with that.
What are you doing here?
up until a few weeks ago, I was slaving away. One day it just got too much for me, and I took my... Now I'm my own boss. Everything I own is in this... Interested in a little...
What kind of a?
I call it bottoms. The rules are quite... We take turns ordering a tankard of the best beer, the old... Every tankard has to be drunk dry, so that it doesn't even leave a ring if you set it on the table. The last man standing wins. The loser pays the tab and a steak.
Maybe some other time when I'm. Could I bet on someone?
Certainly. If you finally met, everybody pays the same amount into a pot.
Believe me.
Bring me someone who dares to go...
Will it ever change?
I've got somebody who wants to.
Who might that be?
Randolph.
Randolph the Braggart. Send the wimp to me and the deal. You can pick him up again no more than 2 days later. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll be... How big is your bet?
100.
That's what I like to hear.
That was obvious all along.
I'll take your bet and hold it until the contest.
Here's my stake.
All right. Don't take too long bringing Randolph.
You just have to listen.
Did anything else?
Not that I know of.
That doesn't surprise me.
I couldn't get away with that.
That was obvious all along.
I couldn't get away with that.
I never knew that.
He really should have known better.
Do you really believe that?
It was his decision.
That's all just gossip.
That's no secret.
Do you really believe that?
That's no secret.
That was obvious all along.
Can't rely on that.
It's a bad business.
It had to happen sooner or later.
That's all just gossip.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I've got no time for things like that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
He really should have known better.
That doesn't surprise me. He doesn't see that.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Hey, you!
Innos be with you.
Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos.
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god. People come to me in order to pray to, and for a small donation, you can get...
Where will this path?
The path leads to the monastery of the magicians of fire. If you want to be accepted as a novice in the 1,000 gold.
Show me your wares.
May